guys, how's it going? It's Zahait here, and we're back with a brand new episode of Sherlock Holmes The Awakened. In the last episode, we found the key to the secret room. What is this, like a school? Where they lock people in? What is this? Is that a finger? Broken tooth.
Tooth of an adult male, likely lost in a beating. Only a couple of days old.
Someone got smacked. Okay, there's got to be another clue around here somewhere. Oh wait, maybe we can go down? Oh, here we go. What's this? Shackle?
The inside of the cuff is worn. It's been used often.
What is this?
A wax cylinder. There is something recorded on it.
Yoink, it's mine now. Okay, so... Youch. I don't know... Oh, what's this?
The writing is mostly gone. Phonetic symbols, perhaps.
Okay. Anyway, what I was saying is, I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to be looking for. We're just trying to figure out what happened to the people. Now, I feel like I shouldn't be here. Hello? Oh my god. As if there's no guards down here.
Oh, the smell.
What in
Dear God, is that body parts?
That's gross. Why do they have a hose going down to there? That's disgusting.
Judging by the remnants of blood and flesh, these instruments were used for dismemberment. Utterly inhuman.
Okay. What the heck? What is this supposed to be for? They got a pump, and then it just goes right here onto the floor. I don't know about any of that. There's a head. I hope that's not a real head. Is this an elevator? It sure looks like an elevator. This is definitely a real brain. Come on. Oh, what do we got? Professor, trust my guide, the light of the abyss, for he shall enlighten our chosen ones. Make sure he is present, and that our chosen utter nothing but the sacred words. And lo, the trance will begin, and we will be an inch closer to the universe beyond. Your work is essential, as many of our flock do not speak our language, and time is of the essence. It would be best to work in groups performing at least one seance per day for a week. Of course, the most skeptical members will have to be tamed by your hands. In the meantime, my work continues on a physical method to maintain the trance state through the emitted light waves of Khalid lenses. Finally, my men in New Orleans will contact you regarding new shipments of Chosen. Make room for them as you have done before. Okay. Why are they shipping people all the way from America? Or New Orleans, isn't that in America? The bank has the gems. My master has ordered me to send the first shipments of Chosen Ones. They will arrive within 2 weeks. Do not fail us. Okie dokie. And a head. A head is not a clue. Oh, there's a key! Shiny key. I didn't even see that key before. Okay, what else do we have? The new method at last started to show progress. The success rate is 4 out of 10, and the failures are not responding to any external stimuli. Nevertheless, the phonetic system can be declared an undeniable success. Regardless of their native language or place of origin, individuals learn to speak the chant without flaw. They learn it quickly and fluently, despite lacking all mental autonomy. Regrettably, one of the chosen continues to resist. Isolation and deprivation resulted in strengthening of their disobedience. Negotiation only ignited anger, and even after the direct removal of the frontal and temporal lobes, it seems all that was left was an innate desire to resist. This chosen one cannot be allowed to pollute the minds of the others. The conclusion is inescapable. They cannot continue to live. I will see to it they are sent to the well.
Looks as if it's been recently used.
Oh, can I put the thingy in there? Yeah. I don't like that. Can I turn it off? Okay, we turned it off. Okay. Okay. What do we have here? A bunch of birds? And what is this thing? Hello? Is this electrotherapy?
Dynamo machine. Provides electrical stimulation for the person in the chair.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
Full grain leather straps. Impossible to escape.
Ugh. That thing creeps me out. I don't like that at all. It gives me the heebie-jeebies.
A very professional brain dissection.
They're practicing on birds. Okay. Is there anything else we're supposed to do in here? Oh, was this something? Nope. Okay, let's continue. Oh, God.
Get out of my head!
Your mind festers devoid of soul. Find reverence for the one that trembled.
Great Lord!
Left your surrender your soul and become a servant of
Please! No more! Stop it! Watson! John! Somebody!
wretched mortal. Do not fear what is to come. Let him rupture our world anew. Awaken and let the
World behold!
The light of the abyss is the light from the abyss. Get out of my head.
Man, this game just keeps getting weirder and weirder and weirder. What am I supposed to be doing in here? Nothing? I can't interact with anything. Okay, maybe we just leave. I'm kind of scared to leave. I'm gonna run into someone. I knew it was an elevator. I knew it.
A hydraulic elevator? How ingenious. Watson?
Holmes,
What are you still doing here?
still? I was trying to find more information. Did you think I was just going to sit in my room twiddling my thumbs?
I only asked you to find the key. I had everything else under control.
Says the man who looks like he saw a ghost.
I'm fine, Watson.
You're hardly fine. You reek of congealed blood and chemicals. What did you see down there?
Never mind me. Where's Gygax?
I'm afraid she's over there. I found her like that when I entered, on my word.
What? She was our biggest lead.
Yet another wrinkle in our investigation. What do we do now, Holmes?
Hush. Let me think.
Yo, Gygax got what was coming to her. Oh, look who it was.
Heidi. How did
Heidi.
end up here?
Heidi did it. I knew it. do we got here? What is this even? A pen?
The pencil is buried deep all the way to the brain. Instant death.
Oh, pencil death.
No traces of blood on her clothes. Must have got on her white overcoat. The patients here wear the same robes.
We'd better inform the local police about this.
You're right, Watson. But first, we need to determine where our case goes next.
Man, what the heck? Am I not supposed to talk to this person? What am I supposed to be doing right now? Do I just talk to him and tell him what's up?
I had nothing to do with this, Holmes. I swear it.
I believe you. What am I supposed to do now? Oh, you know what? I probably have to solve the riddle. Yeah, let's solve the riddle here, and then we'll know what to do. Heidi... No. Gerda's testimony, Professor Gygax's testimony. Patient hates guards. Where's the thing about Heidi just being here? I don't know, let's just pick some random stuff till it works. Oh, there we go. New Orleans. Several pieces of evidence now point to New Orleans. It appears that the kidnappers have enlisted the services of the banking house of E.W. Gray to sell gems. Alright, so we're going to New Orleans. Let's go. Wait, do I have to pin that or something? Do I have to, like, tell him? Pin? Can I tell him?
We've got what we needed, Watson. This conspiracy reaches further than we thought. I don't suppose you've ever been to New Orleans?
You are joking.
I seldom do. Let's go. There's no time to waste. There's nothing in this world that cannot be explained with logic and reason. Nothing in this world.
Holmes?
Hmm?
You seem troubled.
I'm not troubled, Watson. I am preoccupied.
That place was awful. Inhumane. It would be natural to experience some feelings of shock or fear.
Men reduced to gibbering imbeciles, numb beyond recognition, powerless to help themselves. When a doctor does go wrong, they are the first of criminals. They have the nerve and they have the knowledge.
That woman did not deserve the title. Such casual cruelty for such selfish aims.
I knew another man like that once. He treated my mother, perhaps even killed her, depending on who you ask.
My sincere condolences.
In the end, she was just a shadow of herself. The outline of the person I recognized, but lacking all else. She was pushed until she cracked. Should you see me cracking, John, I must ask you to intervene.
Nothing compels us to pursue this matter further, Sherlock. We can return to London, report what we have discovered. Let more capable hands take over.
Alas, there are no such hands. Were we to abandon our quest now, I fear no other would succeed in our stead.
We know nothing of what awaits, what dangers lurk in the darkness.
Nonsense. We draw nearer to New Orleans with every passing minute, and thus closer to the answers we seek. Those answers, for all their perversity and improbability, will, nevertheless, be the work of men. And that is a work I have studied well.
So be it.
I know you to be a diligent author, but if I may make one request. Kindly omit my mother and her suffering from your tale.
Of course.
Thank you, John.
The Outsiders.
Ah, Holmes. After our trip to nippy Switzerland, I can certainly use some of this New World heat.
Do not get carried away, Watson. What we could certainly use are answers to my questions.
I know. But you look exhausted. Why didn't we find the hotel first?
We shall rest when our investigation is over, and not a moment sooner. I shall ask you to handle our bags while I search for the bank.
As you wish. Oi! Stop it, you! Our luggage! Good lord, what have you done? That's my stuff.
I'm sorry, mister. It was an accident. It's fine, it's fine. I'll just put everything back. Where are the socks?
What socks? What am I supposed to be doing? Am I on a mission? Hang on. Let's see. Jeweler. Who is the jeweler seller? Do I have any clues? Pieces of evidence are leading to New Orleans. Seems the kidnappers are using the services of banking house. Okay, we are trying to find a banking house. I think we're just gonna leave John back there to deal with the clothing situation. And we are going to try to find a bank? New Orleans Union Station. Wow, this is a pretty big town. They have a drawbridge. Okay. If I was a bank, where would I be? Probably not at the tobacco shop. Pawn shop. What do we got over here? Banking house. Look at that.
Mr. Frank Barnaby, right? Auction's about to start.
Squints. Doesn't look like he's squinting. Hidden tabloid newspaper. Okay. Something in the pocket. A sandwich. The guard at the bank is a real character. Storing a sandwich in his pocket while reading Abe Lincoln Alive makes the guard a paranoid fool with bad taste. Besides, the man has myopia. The guard at the bank is a real character. Storing a sandwich in his pocket to save time while reading Abe Lincoln Alive makes him a critical thinker who questions everything, even the truth. Myopia is a result of constant reading to the detriment of one's health. Does myopia actually come from reading too much? He's more paranoid, right? Let's go with that.
In the flesh. Now, if you'll excuse me,
Well, hold up. Written invitation first.
can I present another piece of identification?
Nope. That's why we send the invitation.
Darn it!
Move along, mister. Ain't nothing here for you.
Holmes, any luck?
None. They're holding an auction, invitation only. The good news is, I know who might have one. We need to find Mr. Barnaby.
Who?
Frank Barnaby, most likely a local.
And do you think Mr. Barnaby would be happy to share his invitation?
Let us first find him, then we can see if he is the generous type.
Okay, so I'm assuming we need to start asking people about this man. The bank is closed. The guard can only let in Frank Barnaby. Frank Barnaby. Pin. Time to start asking people if they know this man. Hello, do you know Frank Barnaby? You won't even talk to me. Hello.
Can I ask you a question?
I thought no one would ever ask.
The locals say he owns a shop in Chinatown called Barnaby's Hidden Gem. That's so funny. She thought no one would ever ask where Frank Barnaby is. Okay, we're in
Those
Chinatown.
lanterns are delightful.
Hidden
As though we have
Gems.
been transported to the Orient itself.
Hidden Gems. Salon. Casino. Hang on, let's go check out through this thing. This looks like Chinatown. Hidden Gems. Should I ask some more people?
May I ask for your assistance?
Yeah, don't be angry with me, sir, but I don't know.
Sure. Barnaby's Hidden Gems.
Locked. No one's here.
Hello.
Rather unassuming for a jewelry store.
Damn. He at it again. Barnaby still owes you. If he can't pay in greenbacks, he'll pay in blood.
So those guys didn't know who Frank Barnaby was, but now they're gonna kill him?
May I ask for your assistance?
I'm bone tired, but yeah, I'll help you.
Two gentlemen say that Barnaby owes them money. He is a known alcoholic and is currently getting drunk at a local bar called the Giddy Gator in the Creole Corridor. He can be recognized by a yellow hat and green jacket. It's funny how all of a sudden they remembered who he was. In the Creole Corridor. Giddy Gator, wow, we're doing really good here.
There's a Spartan charm, does it not?
It does. My soul will always yearn for London's
Where's-
bloom, but
where's the Giddy
it
Gator?
reminds me of Cordona in a nice way. Can I ask you a question?
Don't be angry with me, sir. But I don't know.
I thought it said the Giddy Gator was right here. Or does it just keep going? Do we have to... Oh, here we go. Giddy Gator. Oh, there he is. We found him.
Barnaby, unconscious but with his eyes open.
Yoink. The banking house of E.W. Gray invites you to participate in a closed auction. We are pleased to present a selection of rare and extraordinary black opals for sale. Please contact our employee to receive more information. We strongly urge you to wear the cleanest suit you have and be sober. One more unacceptable incident, and we will exclude you from our list of buyers. Okay. That's why they thought it was me.
Look,
Hello?
Watson, the two of you are just alike.
Oh, great. So I look like a haggard alcoholic. Eureka! What have you got?
An idea. First, we'll need Mr. Barnaby's clothes.
Think?
Holmes.
Think?
Watson, time is of the essence. You will go to the bank, not as yourself, but as Frank Barnaby.
Holmes, we look nothing alike.
The hat and coat will do the heavy lifting. Just stay cool, play the part, and no one will notice the difference. Trust me.
Holmes, must we really indulge in this farce?
It worked in Switzerland, didn't it?
Sure, if you really
alright.
find the word worked.
Off to the bank we go. I love this hat.
Where's my
I thought it was a
pay,
hard hat
Frank?
at first.
In the bar. Where's the money, Barnaby?
I'll wait here so as not to arouse suspicion.
All right.
Mr. Barnaby.
Right you are. Shop owner.
Right. Your invitation, sir?
Here you go.
You okay, sir? Seem to have the jumps.
I'm in a rush.
Come on in.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Heavens, I never seen gems so big.
The banking house of E.W. Gray will be hosting a closed auction of black opals. The bank doesn't disclose the origin of the rare stones. However, the bank clerk, Mrs. Zoe Clemens, has confirmed the authenticity of each stone.
I simply must have them.
40 carats, rarest stone, believed to be a piece of shattered space rock.
They're so black, it's like they absorb light. Rather hypnotic.
They are cool. Ooh, there's a plaque on the wall. What do we got here?
This might be useful. I'll make a note.
The banking house of E.W. Gray thanks its fine philanthropists. I'm not naming all these guys. But we got some names. Hello.
Morning, sir, and welcome to the E.W. Gray Banking House. The auction will begin shortly. Name's Zoe Clemens, and I'd be delighted to help you.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Clemens. I am Frank Barnaby. I do have some questions, if you don't mind.
Okay, here we
These
go.
gems are rather curious. What can you tell me about them?
These rare beauties are black opals, all the way from Coober Pedy, South Australia. When they catch the light, the dark stone becomes a brilliant rainbow. It's something special.
Forgive my curiosity, but who was the previous owner?
Sir, I ain't at liberty to disclose them details.
It doesn't say where these stones came from, no provenance, no previous owner. I'm starting to suspect they were illegally procured.
What? We would never. I can assure you these gems were bought from one of New Orleans' most upstanding citizens, a philanthropist no less. If you would like to know more, I could get my manager.
You old dog, Barnaby. Didn't think you'd sober up for the auction. An hour ago, you were 3 sheets to the wind.
Oh, you know, I hold my liquor better than most. And the auction was an important business opportunity.
An important business opportunity. Ha! What have you done with the real Barnaby?
Well, maybe I'm drunker than I thought, mister.
Mister? What's wrong, Frank? You're looking pale. Don't you recognize your old pal, Grub?
Grub. Large wool hat. He's the sheriff. Position of power. What the hell is this? Golden revolver champion? Ooh, that's kind of spooky. Luxurious textile, cares for appearance, and he's got a gun. Fashionable or hates getting dirty. Sheriff Grubb is the law in New Orleans. He is fairly eccentric, looking after his nails, appearance, and image. However, it is just a cover for his true nature, as he is a remorseless and highly powerful individual in the local community. He uses his image to distract and disguise his true nature. Sheriff Grubb is actually a barking, toothless dog. The man attempts to make the impression that he is an important figure in the life of New Orleans. However, he is just a small cog in the governmental machine. In fact, the sheriff feels so uncomfortable and displeased with his role that he tries to compensate with ridiculous tournaments, fashionable looks, and threatening behavior. Yeah, let's go with that. That sounds right.
Sorry, Sheriff, but I don't have time for this.
Now, Frank, when I'm talking to you, everything else waits. If I want to talk, you talk. If I say jump, you say off which pier. Do we understand each other?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, while I have you, there's the matter of your outstanding fines. I've been more than reasonable, but I'm afraid the bills come due.
Fines? Right. I'm afraid I don't have anything on me.
That's funny. Ain't you at the auction? I weren't born yesterday, Frank. Now, assault, battery, disorderly conduct, that's serious stuff. You got off easy, but if you don't pay up, things get a whole lot worse.
Look, Sheriff, I'm not actually...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Think careful now, because Frank Barnaby only owes us cash. But fraud, impersonation, that's weasel behavior. And you know what we do to weasels round these parts. Feed 'em to the gators. So, Frank, what's it gonna be?
Here's all I have.
Mighty fine of you. The people of this parish deserve peace. They don't take kindly to visitors. Don't miss that boat tomorrow morning, Doctor.
He's on to me. Okay, so I guess we have to go. Yeah? Time to leave? Yeah, I think it's time to leave. And we're in trouble.
I told you, Holmes. I told you it was a bad plan. Now we're penniless and wanted criminals.
Hysteria gets us nowhere, Watson. Tell me what happened.
The sheriff saw right through me. He knew who I was from the start. Extorted me for every coin I had.
Bah, all that matters is what you learned about the gems.
I shan't discuss it while still wearing that blighter's clothes. I'm going back to the boat to get changed.
I forget how to get to the boat. Was it this way? Why wouldn't he take the clothes back to that guy? It's just a hat and a jacket. You just go give it back. And you're back to business as usual, right? At least it seems like it. Okay, I think the boat was over here somewhere. somewhere. This way? Yeah. We crossed the train tracks. Yeah, this is right, for sure. And all the crap was on the ground right over here. It's still on the ground.
No, no! Was that your luggage again? I don't understand. We just got it back in order.
What am I supposed to do now? My stuff is all over the place.
Oh, bollocks, now our clothes are in the bloomin' water.
It was like the luggage had legs of its own. Oh, Mr. Pratchett will have my head.
I ain't sure what you did to the sheriff, but it must have been something real hairy to have him chuck your luggage off the pier.
With respect, miss, have we met before?
If you were the real Frank Barnaby, yeah, we would have. But where are my manners? I'm Lucy. And you are?
John, I didn't mean to be rude. I've just had a difficult day, miss.
Well, it's barely noon. And you've already made an enemy in Sheriff Grubb. The man starves his gators just in case someone crosses him. John who?
Watson.
Well, Johnny, if you plan on sticking around, you better change that suit, or Frank's reputation will catch up with you. And then you'll be a John Doe.
Alas, I think one of those gators is currently devouring my spare clothes.
You've got yourself in a fine pickle. All right, come on board the Nymph of Louisiana, and I'll sort you something to wear.
The nymph? Is that what it sounds like? Why are you helping me?
Well, let's just say you ain't the only one who's had run-ins with the sheriff. Way I see it, this city deserves better. Now quit your stalling and head on over to the Nymph. I'll be in room 6.
This Mr. Barnaby is proving rather useful. Perhaps you're not so different after all.
One more word, Holmes, and I'll hand you over to the sheriff.
Sorry, was that John talking or Frank?
Go annoy someone else while I visit the nymph.
Isn't this her? No. Never mind. Not all girls in red are the same person. Room 6. Room 6. There it is.
Well, look at you. All dressed up with nowhere to go.
I can't thank you enough. As I was saying, our journey has hardly gone to plan. We seem no closer to finding our missing people than when we left.
Well, if there were anything to know, Champagne'll know it. She's across everything in New Orleans. Look for her in the fisherman's village behind the Creole Quarter.
Thank you again, Lucy. I shall make my way there now.
Good luck, Johnny. Keep out of trouble.
All right. Guys, before we head over there, I think we're going to wrap up this episode right there. I hope you are liking the series so far. If you are, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up on this video, subscribe to my channel if you're new here, and I will see you next time.